Welcome to Introduction to Kaltura, presented by the Office of Online Learning at Nashville State Community College. In this introduction, we're going to talk about four things. We're going to look at finding Kaltura in D2L NS Online. We're going to talk about downloading Kaltura to your computer, which is a one-time process per computer. We're going to talk about 5 Kaltura features: YouTube, Express Capture, Kaltura Capture, Video Quiz, and Media Upload. And then we're going to talk about adding Kaltura Media in your courses. This is a very introductory session. As you can see, we have a lot to cover, so let's get started. First, let's talk about finding Kaltura in your D2L NS Online shell. Look for and select Kaltura My Media on your nav bar. It may be over here on the right under the More menu. You may have to click More, and then you're going to click Kaltura My Media. After you click Kaltura My Media, Kaltura is going to need to be downloaded to your computer for the first time. When you click Kaltura My Media, this window is going to appear. Application Desire to Learn Digital Media Services Kaltura version 3.2.0 by Kaltura Inc. is trying to access your information. Would you like to proceed? You do, and you can click the checkbox to say do not ask me again for this application, and then click the word continue. Then you're going to see this page. It's got the Kaltura Capture Desktop Recorder. And the first thing you're going to do is come down here where it says Using Kaltura Capture for the First Time. You can look and see if you are using Windows. This is your download for Windows. If you're on a Mac, this is your download for a Mac. So the first choice you're going to make is, or the first thing you're going to do is choose one of these. I was on a Windows computer, so I clicked Download for Windows. I was also using Google Chrome, and when on Google Chrome, it downloads in the bottom left-hand corner. So when it finished downloading, I click the action arrow, and then I click the word Open. And then your computer will take you through the steps of actually installing Kaltura on your computer. So Kaltura will live on your computer, but you will access it through your nav bar in D2L. Once it has been installed, to get back to it, again, you'll go back to your nav bar and click Kaltura My Media, and this time the program will launch. Alright, now let's talk about the 5 Kaltura features that come with our Kaltura license. I'm actually going to go into D2L to demonstrate these. Alright, so this is a training shell that I have. I've got my Kaltura loaded here. Kaltura My Media is where I'm going to go to. Click Kaltura My Media. It'll load. Sometimes it takes a second to load. And then you can see my media I have a lot of media in here because I've been playing with Kaltura for a few days now. So I have several videos in here. The first time you run Kaltura My Media, it'll be blank. It will be blank. You're going to click this Add New button, and here's where you can access the 5 features: YouTube, Express Capture, Kaltura Capture, Video Quiz, and Media Upload. I'm going to talk about what each one of these is. First, YouTube is what you think it is. It is where we take a YouTube link and we insert it so that it runs through Kaltura. Let me go to YouTube and find a link. Here's a UDL video that I like to watch sometimes. Alright. Now, to get the link, I'm going to click underneath the video, I'm going to click the share button, and it brings me up the link that I can use, and I'm just going to click the word copy. Then I'm going to go back over to Kaltura My Media, and I'm going to paste. that link into this box right here, this field. And then I'm going to click the word preview. What you'll notice is this blue bar across the top is loading, and then you'll see that the player opens up over here to show you what it looks like. You'll also notice that the title pre-populates in the details section. If there had been a description with this video, the description would have loaded as well. You can change the title to whatever you want to. I could amend it, change it, do whatever I wanted to. I could add a description, and then if I want to manually enter tags, I can. However, the closed captioning tool will it will kick in at some point, and it will automatically add tags, most commonly used words, in the video, so you don't have to manually add things here. Scroll down here and click publish. Actually, it says it's still loading. You'll see that message there. It says, let's see if I can get that. Upload in progress. Please wait for upload to complete. So you can sit here for a minute. The other thing you can do is you can go ahead and save it as private and then go back and publish it later. You can still work with it and put it into your course. Alright, if I wanted to look at that now, I would go to media and have a look at it. But actually what I want to do is show you some more features, and then we will look at all of our media and talk about how to insert that into our course. Right now I'm going to go back to Kaltura My Media. You'll see there's my new video here. I'm going to show you the second feature, Add New. I'm clicking the Add New button, and the second feature is Express Capture. So let me tell you what Express Capture is, and then I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like. Express Capture is like a talking head video. Let me find my picture so I can show you. So like I said, Express Capture records a talking head. It's simply your face, and this red button is the record button. If you click the settings icon, it'll let you make sure you're choosing the camera that you want to use and the microphone that you want to use. And then you'll just click the record button and record your message. Again, this is just a talking head feature. If you wanted to say hello to your students, if you wanted to do a weekly update, or if you had a special announcement for students, you could use Express Capture. And Express Capture will close caption automatically. Alright, let me go back to Kaltura. That's Express Capture. The third feature is Kaltura Capture. This is the real hefty part of the Kaltura package. When you click Kaltura Capture, and I'll go ahead and click on it so you can see, it's going to ask me, do I want to open it? And I do. Alright, so I'm bringing it over here. Alright, so now you can see I have two screens open right now, and if I wanted to switch between screens, I would click this drop down arrow and it would let me know what screen I'm looking at. Again, it's going to record my camera, and if I don't want it to, I'm just going to click it and you'll see that line goes right through there. And then I am wearing a headset, so I check my audio to make sure that my audio is coming through my headset. And then when I'm ready, I click record. You'll see your tool moves down to the bottom of the page. I want to point out some features about this tool. It does have a pause button. This square white button stops the recording. This X cancels the recording altogether. There is an annotation tool. It's more of an advanced topic, but if you want to play with that, you can. And then again, to stop the recording or pause the recording, you want to use one of these buttons. Yes, I am sure. Alright, and then it'll ask you what you want to do with it. You can give it a title. This, I'll say, was a test recording. I can put as much description as I want. And again, I can insert tags, but Kaltura is going to close caption this and it will pull tags from the closed captioning. So I actually don't have to do that. If I want it to go straight into my media so that I can use it in a class, I'm going to click Save and Upload. All right, you'll see it's pending upload right now. These are some other recordings that I've made that are in my folder. All right. So let's go back and look at the fourth feature. To do that, I click, I did that a little fast. I click My More and then Kaltura My Media. And then I click Add New. Let's make that go away. Click Add New. I want to talk about the video quiz. This is a little bit of an advanced topic, but I do want to introduce it to you. So I can take any video and turn it into a quiz. To do that, I click Video Quiz. You'll see this video is still loading. This was the test recording I just did. Let's play with the UDL at a glance video that I uploaded through YouTube. So I'll click Select. And the quiz tool is going to open up. Looks like there's a lot going on here. It's pretty user-friendly. First, you've got these 3 action arrows. You've got a details action arrow where you can change the title if you want to. So if I wanted to name this quiz 3, if I want a welcome message, then I keep that checked. And in this video, you will be given a quiz. Good luck is what the message says. So I can keep that right there. Close that action arrow. If I want to know what I want to do with scores, do I want to let users allow multiple attempts? You got 2 to 100. I'm going to give them 100. And then the quiz score to keep, you got your latest, highest, lowest, first, or average. I'm going to go with the highest. You can choose to show scores or not show scores. I like showing scores. And you can choose to include answers. All right, I'll close this action arrow and then open up the experience action arrow. You can allow viewers to change their answers before submitting the quiz. You can allow students to skip or not skip. It's your choice. And you can select this if you want students to not be able to move forward. If there's no seeking forward, then it'll say seeking was disabled on this video. All right. So those are the 3 action arrows, and now I'm sure you're asking, well, how do you add a question? So to add a question, you click the Add a Question button in the place where you want to put the question in the video. So you can play the video and let it run wherever you want it to. You can grab this grab bar and move to different portions of the video. And when you're ready, you can actually click Add a Question, and it gives you 4 choices of questions. You've got a multiple choice option, a reflection point option, a true-false option, or an open-ended question option. A lot of people ask me about this reflection point, so I'll show you what this is. All right, and then what this does is this pops up and it pauses the video as long as the student wants it to be paused. And then when they're ready to move forward after they finish reflecting, then they click continue. You'll see that I've now added a question, so there's a little question icon at this point in the text. If I want to preview, I can click the preview button. And this is what it will look like. Preview is not awesome. Let's see if I can make that. Yeah, there it's bigger. Now you can see this is the welcome page. Okay. So that is a video quiz. I'm going to show you the last Kaltura feature, and then we'll talk about actually inserting these media into our course, into our D2L NS Online. The last one is media upload. Media upload is what it sounds like. If you have an MP4 from Zoom, or if you have a picture that you want students to interact with, or if you have an audio file that you want students to interact with, you can upload each of those here and make them available through Kaltura for your students. To do that, you would simply choose a file or drag and drop. This is very standard uploading. And again, I want to point out all common video, audio, and image formats and all resolutions are accepted. So a lot of times I tend to talk about video when it comes to Kaltura, but I do want to again reiterate that you can also use audio and images. Okay, now let's talk about inserting into our media. Let's go back to adding Kaltura media to your course. I'll go back to my course here. So if I want to insert something into my course, I'm going to go to the area of the course where I want to put it. I can put it directly in a module, or I can upload it into a file. So first of all, let's add a piece of media to a module. Let's say that quiz I just created, let's say I wanted to add it to a module. So I'm going to click Add Existing Activities, Insert Kaltura, and then it's going to bring up all of my media that is possible to put into the course, and I click the word embed. This is the quiz I just created. I'm going to click embed. And as you know, when we add something into D2L NS Online, it populates at the bottom. And so here it is, Quiz 3, Watch UDL at a Glance. I do want to point out a feature of quizzes. Again, this is getting into a little advanced area, but it's worth it. You can actually attach your quiz to your D2L gradebook, and we would do that by coming down here on the bottom right, adding a grade item, and this is my existing gradebook. If I didn't have a grade item that I wanted, I could add the grade item by clicking the plus sign. And this is the standard grade item tool that you're used to in D2L. For now, I'm just going to let this be a formative quiz. I'm not going to attach it to the gradebook. And that is one way that you can add material into a module or into your course, is through a module. The other way is to create a file and to use the Insert Stuff tool. And you'll see, if you scroll down, you'll see Add Kaltura Media. And again, I can add the quiz here. Let's do just the video here. You'll see your preview and then insert. And it loads directly, the player loads directly into the file. Let me go back to my slides. And that's how we add media to the course. So let me know your thoughts and questions. You can email us at online.learning@nsccu. Let us know what follow-up questions you have about Kaltura, and we will address those in advanced videos. Thank you.